Anyway, guys, welcome back. Hey, I haven't seen me in a while, but it's been like a month or two, y'all. I wanted to record videos, but as you can see by the bonnet and the wristband, I joined a sorority. I joined Sigma Gamma Rho officially. So what had happened was I had started my YouTube, and then I started going through the process, but I didn't know I was gonna make it all the way through yet. So when it started, I didn't know it was gonna go this far that fast. So I had to just like give up social media and stuff. And plus I didn't have time to do it either because it was like back to back type of stuff. So that's what's going on so far. But okay guys, we're back. So I think I'm gonna start doing my YouTube videos like this. It's getting more comfortable, cozy. You're listening to a quick story time with Dage type vibe. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Plus it's like, y'all, it's 1:36 in the morning. So I'm just like, let's just chill out and listen. So guys, this is about the time that I went to go meet this dude in Charleston. Well, it wasn't even Charleston. It was Somerville. It was Somerville. So basically, let's name these people. Ooh. What should we name them? I like anime. So, okay, so the boy that I went to go see, I'm gonna name him Light. My friend that went, I'm gonna name her Star, and then her boyfriend, I'm gonna name him Moon. So Light, Star, Moon. So that's how we're gonna go. So okay, so I met Light through this app. I think I can't remember what it was. It might have been Hinge. It might have been Hinge. I think I was going through the dating app on Hinge, and I had met him. So we had started talking. He was pretty cool. I used to have a little nickname and everything. He was pretty cool. We started talking, and it was like a good month, maybe even 2. I'm not really sure, but we was talking for a while, and he was really cool. So I decided that that we should meet each other, and I wanted to do some type of like day trip anyway, because during that time, it was my senior year in school, but because of COVID, we weren't still really in school at all, because I graduated in 21, so we weren't really in school for real. Like I had the option to go, but I had the option to actually stay home, so I decided to stay home. So I wasn't really in school. I was mostly working, and I had the money to go basically. So I was gonna go by myself, guys, but I was like, why would I go by myself? And he killed me. Why would I do that? So my friend was living with me at the time, so I made her come. So we had decided to make that trip, I think like a week or 2 before. So I was arranging everything with him, because we had got a hotel, and you know, I was 18 at the time. I think it was like 18 at the time, because yeah, this happened about a year ago. I was 18 at the time, and sorry y'all, my camera. I got this new tripod, and y'all, and I kind of broke it, so I had to like put some tape on it. So we gonna make it work. But what was I saying? Yeah, so we had started planning it. I had bought the hotel originally, and he had gave me my money back, and we went half on the hotel, and then Ari and her boyfriend arranged their situation, because we stayed at the hotel, but we just like paid for it differently. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I gotta go back and beat some stuff out, because I kept saying that girl name. But basically, yeah, so Star and Moon had made their arrangements, and they paid for a hotel and stuff. I tried to find a cheap one, and I had to find one that 18-year-olds can be at. So I had to find one of those. So we had arranged everything. I had worked everything out with him, and out with Light, and then we had left. So I had to go pick up. I picked up Star's boyfriend, because he lived somewhere else at the time, and then we left. It was only, like I said, it was supposed to be Charleston, because that's what he told me he lived at first. But I'm not too familiar with Charleston, but it was just Somerville, because I'm pretty sure Charleston is like a good 3-hour drive, and that was only like an hour from Columbia. So I think it was Somerville. So we had gotten to the hotel, and we had checked in. And so me and Moon, which was Star boyfriend at the time, we were downstairs in my car, and we were just smoking and stuff like that. So he had got there, he pulled up in the car with like, I think 2-3 other people, and I got out and spoke, and then he got in and we were talking. Tell me what, y'all. Moon left me. Like, we were all smoking and talking, and then after a while, Moon left. And I was just like, I was texting Star. I'm just like, why did he leave me in here by myself? But I guess because I'm supposed to be talking to him. I knew what he was trying to do, but at the same time, he shouldn't have left me. So we were talking then. It was still cool vibes at the time. It was still cool vibes. But y'all, another thing, when I was asking him, cause after that, everybody came down and we were trying to figure out something to do. Cause it was still like early in the day. I got there, I had to get there around like 1 or 2-ish. We left that early. When can you check in? I'm lying. I think we checked in around 3 or 4. I think it's when you check into hotels. We checked in around 3 or 4, and then we was waiting for him to come, and then we had came down to figure out what we were gonna do. But my thing, y'all, don't invite nobody to your city and you don't know what to do. Cause like me personally, if you come to Columbia, I'ma direct you to Harbison. Like I'll say we can go to Harbison or Sand Hills, something of that sort. So at least there's something to do. Or I'll let you know prior to, there's nothing really to do down here. When we was talking to this boy about stuff to do before we figured out what we wanted to do, it's like he didn't have no idea. And my thing is, we was planning this for like a week or 2. It was a quick trip, but we were still planning this for a week or 2. So you would think at some type of point, he would have been like, okay, well, let me figure out what they can do when they get here. But he didn't do that, and I felt like that was weird. So that was the issue. So we decided to go to the movies. I can't remember. I think we went to Pizza Hut first. We went to Pizza Hut first to get food. And then we went to movies. So y'all, listen. So when we went to Pizza Hut, he claimed that he wasn't hungry, so he didn't get anything at the time, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But like as we go through the story, you'll see why I was just a little iffy at the end. But yeah, he didn't eat then. So I guess he had ate before that, and then he didn't eat. And then y'all, he didn't eat again until the next day after I left. But we'll get into that. Because I just noticed he starved himself. That's a really long time not to eat. If he got there at 5, we didn't leave until I think that next day around like 6 or 7. And we had got food and he did not eat. He really didn't eat. We'll get back to that. So we decided to go to the movies. We went to see, if I'm not mistaken, it's called The Bodyguard's Wife. The Bodyguard's Wife. I can't remember who's in it, but I know, what's his name? Samuel Jackson is in that movie. It was a really good movie, y'all. But we went, another thing, y'all. This could be a little bit picky of me. I might have too much of a high standard, but I drove to Somerville. I originally paid for the hotel out of my own pocket. Before he gave me the half, he did give me the half. But I originally paid for that by myself. And then he was smoking on weed that I bought. So, at some point, it would make sense for him to buy me something. You know he didn't buy my ticket? He didn't buy my ticket. He did not buy my ticket, y'all. If you go to the movies with some dude, tell him to buy your ticket. Especially if he invited you out, he needs to buy your ticket. Because what happened was, Star has military ID. So, of course, her boyfriend paid for hers and his. And then, I paid for mine separately, and then he paid for his. I was like, okay, that was a little offish too to me, because I'm just like, dang, you could at least bought a ticket. It was like 13. He could at least bought a ticket. Or when we was making these plans, he could have been like, let's try to find something affordable, like bowling or something. We didn't necessarily have to go to the movies. So as we were in the movies, it was a good movie, y'all. It was long. I think it was a really long movie, but it was good. It also has that one man in it that's funny. If y'all know Free Guy, the main guy that's in Free Guy, I think that's the name of that movie. And he's in something else. Oh, he's Deadpool. That man is Deadpool. He's in that movie. I don't know his name. I'm not good with names. Reynolds. Is it Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds. Is that him? Deadpool, yeah. Okay, then it's Ryan Reynolds. It might be. Yeah, I think it is him. Have you ever heard? I'm talking to my roommate. Have you ever heard of the bodyguard's wife? Look it up. I'm gonna keep going with the story, but look it up. He's in that. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. So while we was in the movie theater, it was cool, but he was just laying on me like.
Yeah, it was Ryan Reynolds.
It was Ryan. It's Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. Yes, and it was also that foreign girl that's in a lot of movies. That foreign girl.
Salma Hayek.
I'm not pronouncing that, y'all. I can't talk, so I'm not even gonna try that. But look that movie up. It's been a long time since it came out. I'm pretty sure it's free somewhere, so y'all should watch it. It's a good movie. It's just long and it's funny, but it's just long. We was in the movie theater. He was just like, how can I explain this, y'all? I'm a physical touch kind of person. Like I can do that, but it has to be like. It has to be a certain kind of like, I gotta be used to you to do that. And then like, this could be biased of me, but I just feel like it's supposed to be the other way around. Cause the way he was laying on me, y'all, I was sitting straight up. Cause to be honest with y'all, I give off manly behavior sometimes. I feel like I give off masculine sometimes when I don't mean to. But sometimes I feel like I sit more, I don't know. I guess it's like a society look on it. But I was just sitting there and he was just laying on me. And it was just weird. I just felt like that was weird. It was just weird. How you gonna lay on me but not buy my ticket? Let's really talk about that. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit more mad because all these side conversations, but y'all just don't understand. I did not want to bring this up again because it was just a very embarrassing thing for me. I was just like, this dude is weird. But you know, you gotta live your life. You gotta try things. You gotta be stupid. And that's what I was. Dumb. I never said I was smart. So okay. So that happened and we left. I can't remember what we did after that. We might have just went back. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm gonna be editing some of that stuff out. Y'all, if y'all see different camera directions, I really had to rig this tripod thing because I guess I broke it or it came broke. But my friend got the same one and it works perfectly fine for her. But anyway, it's like a little ring light in the thingy. But anyway, what was I talking about? But yeah, after that, I don't know if we did anything directly after. Cause like I said, y'all, I don't remember if we got the pizza before or after, but I just know we went to Pizza Hut. And that pizza was good. Cause I got that little thin crust with the cheese, light sauce, y'all, light sauce, and pepperoni. So if I'm not mistaken, if y'all see me look down at my phone, I got notes. Okay, so I think when we went back, we were just sitting in the car. Y'all, let me tell y'all about this. We was just sitting in the car and oh, did I miss it? Give me 1 second, guys. We were just sitting in the car and
the movie theater.
Oh, okay, thanks. All right.
We went to Pizza Hut. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay, sorry y'all. My roommate was trying to figure out my left out. But anyway, yeah. After the movie theater, like I said, I don't know if we went to Pizza Hut before or after, but after the movie theater, I think we went back to the hotel and we were just sitting in the car smoking and talking. And so y'all, I had called Star before I recorded it to see if she remembered anything that I didn't remember. And she told me, she was like, we were sitting there smoking and he was like, okay, for people who don't smoke, roaches are like the end parts of the blunt. You call them roaches, like the very end part of the blunt is called roaches, right? And he says something, yeah, I don't remember this, but she swear up and down that he said something about he put either the roaches or the ashes in his hair and it helps it grow. I was like, I didn't hear him say that, but she said that's what happened. So I was just like, cause she was like, cause they did get out abruptly. Like it was just like, as we smoking, they got up and walked out really abruptly. And I was like, why did they do that? And she was like, that's why they did it. But yeah, I've never heard of that before, but yeah, he said, I didn't hear him say that, but that's what she said. So he had left. So y'all, I had a 2-bed thing, because once again, I didn't know him. I wasn't going to do all of that. I had a 2-bed thing, but he ended up sleeping in bed with me, and he was just doing too much, y'all. Like, I can't go in depth, but he was just doing a whole lot. And at a certain point, I was just like, I'm finna go to sleep. Because listen, my thing is, if you're gonna try to like have some type of sexual activity with me and you're the main one that wants to do it, know what you're doing. Don't waste my time or yours and you get your feeling hurt. Because it was just a lot. It was just bad. It was just bad. And me, after a while, I just click out. Because we didn't have to do this in the first place. I didn't really care. But yeah, it was just bad. Yeah, it was just bad. After that night and that interaction we had in that room, I was just ready to go. After that, I was just like, yeah, this is not for me. He's aggravating. He became aggravated after that, y'all. When I say he was irritating me the whole next day, because he was already irritating me a little bit in the first day we had came, that day. But once again, I was like, I just met him and, you know, stuff like that. We was taking videos and everything. It was a little cute scenario. I was just happy to be there. And then after that, I wasn't. So we had woke up. I had took my shower and everything. And I had got dressed. We had took some more videos and stuff. Yeah, I have like one video. I have one video that I covered his face. And I kept because I just look cute. I might insert that in here so y'all can see it. But, so that day we had to check out at 11, so we had got up early. I took a shower and everything, and then we had we got ready to go. So I was gonna drop him off, but we wanted to do something before we left, because once again, we didn't really do nothing that first day either, so we wanted to do something. Once again, y'all, I cannot emphasize how much it irritates me to come down here, because like, y'all, before I made this plan, he was like, he'll find something to do. It's so many things down here to do, and then all of a sudden it was nothing to do. And like I said, y'all, he wasn't really trying to spend no money. Like, it wasn't anything to really do there. Not that I knew. And it's just like, if this is your city, why wouldn't you direct this in the right direction? That's the issue. So we decided we was riding around a little bit because we had went, I think it's like a mall down there. We went around to the mall. We just saw different things. I had got gas, and then we got Moe's. So we went to Moe's, y'all. Once again, this boy did not eat. So once again, he did not eat from 5 o'clock yesterday till when we dropped him off, and it had to be around like 7. It just had to be around 7 that when we dropped him off. And so we had went to Moe's and everything. So when we went to Moe's, we were still eating and just driving around. And when I was in the front, and y'all, I was irritated real bad. I didn't want to talk, none of that. Y'all, so we were sitting, I think at Moe's in my car eating. And y'all, okay, I don't know if y'all know these sparkling, like they have canned waters and it's like sparkling water. Y'all, my family back then, we used to drink those all the time. And I was like, just in case I get thirsty on the trip or while we at the hotel, I was going to bring like a whole bag of them. And yesterday, like that day, when we went to the movies the day before, he asked could he get one. And he was drinking some and he was able to get some. It's fine. But y'all, it was just like, it was only like 2 to 3 left. And he didn't ask this time. So I was really eating my food, and I heard like, cause it's sparkling water, so you hear the ka-ching. Is it called a ka-ching? Like, you know how you open a can and you hear the kush or whatever? That happened, and I looked back. I was like, what are you doing? And y'all, he was just drinking it. Yeah, y'all don't understand. That sparkling juice, and then it was grape. It was grape. It was one of the best flavors, and he did not ask. Ask every time. Don't just feel comfortable enough to reach in my backseat and drink my drink. Y'all, and it was only like 2 to 3 left, and it's 3 of us going back. And he just drunk it. Yeah, I was so upset. It shouldn't have been that serious, but y'all, I was so upset. Because I was just like, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? He was just drinking. Then, like, Moon was in the backseat with him, because so it was, I was the driver because it was my car. So it was me, Star, and then Moon and Light. So Moon was back there eating, and he just kept offering him food. He was like, do you want some of this? Do you like want, because we all got bowls, I think. He was like, do you want some? Do you want some? He kept asking him, and he was like, here, you can just have my chips. You just have my chips. So he had took his chips, and I was just like, that's weird. Because once again, he didn't eat, but he claimed that after he was going to some type of cookout or something. Yeah, I think he was broke. I hate to say it, I think he was broke, which is okay, but don't allow me to come here and you're broke. Like, it's just say no. Like I said, he gave me back the money because the hotel had to be like $120. It was like $120, and he gave me back the half for that. And like I said, he didn't eat. And then the thing is, it was like me, Star, and Moon were talking about it after, and we were just like, if he would have said something, we would have got him some food. We would have got him some food. He did not eat, y'all. And like after the fact, Moon was telling us how he was staring at his food the whole time he was eating. Like, he kept glancing over, and he was like, I used to be broke, and that used to be broke stuff that I used to do. Like, he used to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat or something like that. But he could have just asked for food. I feel so bad that he did that, but he could have just asked for food. Anyway, so after we were ready to go, I went to go drive him back. Y'all, he didn't let me go to his house. I had to drop him off at a gas station that was low-key in the middle of nowhere. And it was like, you know them, if y'all live in the country, you know how you go down a long road and it's like that singular, or like just driving on the countryside or something. It's just that singular, it was like a singular gas station, and there was a road on the side of it. And it was kind of like buildings back there. And then if you was to turn left, it was like houses down behind the gas station, kind of. So he made us drop us off at the gas station. Like, he made us drop him off at the gas station. And I was asking him, I was like, are you sure you don't want us to like take you to the house? Like, because it looked like he had a really long walk to go, because it looked long. It looked really long, because the houses, even though I could see the houses from where I was, you could see it from like a distance. And so I asked him, he said no. So we dropped him off, and then he had left. And then, like, we were on the way back, and like I said, Moon was telling us how he was looking. He was just like, we just felt like he was broke. We did. And once again, that's okay, because I'm broke too, but like, be for real. Y'all, it was a waste of a trip. But it's more. So I can't remember if I stopped talking to him or he stopped talking to me. But I want to say we might have still been in communication. Because once I said, y'all, after that experience, I was just like, yeah, we don't need to talk. We barely see each other. You ain't really on nothing. The whole trip was crazy. What happened in the room was wild. It was just a waste of money. It was just a real waste of money. And I was just like, this is not it. So after that, yeah, I got the screenshot. Here, I might post, I think I'm gonna post it on there, but I have the screenshot. Hold on, let me find it. Because I went to go find this, guys. So basically, I had his Instagram at the time. And like I said, I don't know I think I stopped talking to him, but we still like in some type of communication. So he posted this. Like I said, I think I'm gonna add it on there. But basically, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically, hold on. Basically, he was talking about how he missed his ex. Like, basically, he was talking about how he missed his ex. He was like, he woke up and he was thinking about her and said, I'm gonna hit her up and I'm gonna get ignored. And in all honesty, she's the best for me and all this. Then somebody commented under, was like, time heals. And he was like, right, maybe. And then at the end, he was like, for me to be thinking her like 12 times a month is kind of like crazy, basically. I'm just like, 12 times a month? We've been talking for like, I don't know, y'all. Because originally, before this trip, I really liked them. Like, y'all, we was talking like, to a day-to-day basis. I would call him, everything. We were really talking. So the thing is, I'm just like, so you was missing your ex this whole time and you were just entertaining me. You were just entertaining me. Maybe that trip was to run me off. Maybe that's why he acted like that. He was like, let me run this girl off because I don't really want her. I want my ex. I think that's what it is. I think that's what happened. Because, y'all, when I was scrolling through Instagram, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. And I blocked, well, I didn't block him because he's not blocked on Instagram. I think I deleted his number and stuff like that. Like I said, y'all, I don't really, I can't remember who did what. Y'all, I have a real bad habit of deleting stuff after I'm done with it. Like, I'm the type of thing, like, out of sight, out of mind. Because, y'all, I will overthink and read messages over and over again and get mad again. So I was like, I'm just going to delete this and delete you out of my life, and that's what I be doing, y'all. I'm a delete and block type of person, but I'm trying to get better on that because some things need to be saved for times like this, where I had to grind like this, you know? So yeah, that happened, and then we just stopped talking. That was like, I want to say about maybe 2 years now or a year ago, and I haven't heard from him since, y'all. But it's just a pure point that it was just a wasted trip, y'all. I really had high hopes that it was gonna work out. I thought it was gonna be nice. He was really nice, and I've never tried something like that, going to see somebody, and I had my friends, so I was like, this is a nice little trip. I wasn't really doing anything. I kind of told my mom about it, kind of. She didn't want me to go at first, but I went, and it was just a waste of money. It was a waste of money. And once again, y'all, I cannot express this enough. I am never going to judge anybody. If you don't have the money, that's fine, but tell me before that, because I didn't make plans. Because you understand, I had to pay for gas. I had to pay for the hotel room. I had to pay for my food. And I had to pay for my own movie ticket. And snacks at the movie theater, because he didn't get me those. He didn't get me down. He didn't get me down, girl. He didn't give me one of those. Like, he didn't give me anything. So it's just like, if I'm making the effort to come see you like this, and you don't have the funds or the resources to do that, say that, and that's okay, but be upfront about it. Because then that leaves us both in like a sticky predicament. And I didn't have a good time, you didn't have a good time, and this is just a whole waste. Because I could have stayed in Colombia and saved my money. Because y'all, I spent a lot. Because you know, with hotels, well, I think this is period. I don't know. I know I experienced this as I was 18. They take money. Like, they have to have a card, and they have to hold a certain amount on there for fees just in case something happens. So that's another thing. Like, I had like money being held because of that, just so they make sure nothing happened. So it was just like, why did you let me come there and do that? Yeah, and I really like them. I have really bad luck with guys, and I don't. Y'all are going to see that as we keep going. But yeah, it was crazy. It was funny though. It was a funny trip. It's something I'll remember, but hope to forget soon. But yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, don't go unless you're paying for it. Don't go. Make sure to always bring a friend. Don't be risky like me, and don't make the same decisions, y'all. Don't. Because it wasn't even Charleston, it was Somerville, y'all. Somerville. And I didn't even know. I thought, is Somerville in Charleston?
Like 45 minutes.
It's 45 minutes from Charleston?
I think.
That ride couldn't have been an hour then. Yeah, that ride couldn't have been an hour. It don't matter now, but I'm starting to really question what really happened here. But yeah, guys, that's all to my YouTube video today. That is my story time. This time I went to Charleston, and what a waste of a trip. He was weird. He was just weird. But yeah, guys, that concludes my story. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.